first memory at UTEP was a great one. I mean, the coaching staff played a good trick on me. I mean, they brought me down here at nighttime, and as you know, when you come to UTEP at nighttime and you flying in over the sky, you see all the lights and all the bright stuff. So you think like, oh man, I'm about to go somewhere spectacular like Vegas or something.
But you know, when I got off the plane, I started to see a lot of, you know, culture. Like I started to see a lot of things that caught my eye that was a lot different from me, and, you know, being in other places. But and then when I got to UTEP, it was just like a, you know, college town.
And I woke up in the morning time, and I went outside. I went outside to see what it was outside. You know, it was like I was in a different planet. And, that was my first moments at UTEP. I mean, it was rocks, and I think I seen a little rattlesnake running past me. I think people should know about El Paso is the fans is great, the people around El Paso is great, the university is great, and I just think it's a fun place to be.
It's a place that we can just kind of relax, you know, raise a family, and just, you know, focus on the things you need to do and make your life better. Coach Barbie, my man, my man. Coach Barbie he's a really very emotional guy. You know, he loves the game of basketball regardless of how it comes at him. If it's, you know, if it's a good game or a bad game, close game or a blowout. He's one coach that I would always remember. He's been a type of coach that has taught me a lot about toughness, mental toughness, about playing the game of basketball, about just, you know, going hard every play, regardless of, you know, what it is. If it's shooting a free throw, if it's, you know, going out there a rebound, if it's diving on the floor, if it's, you know, clapping for your team. You know, he, you know, talks about just being one for the game and being a student of the game every single day. And that's one thing I remember about Coach Barbie.
Oh man, it's been a long ride with Coach Tony Barbie. I mean, he's a great coach, man. And all the fans and all the people that doubt him, Coach Barbie is going to turn his program around at UTEP. I give him another year or two. It's going to be a high-level basketball program.
Wearing the jersey at UTEP meant a lot. You know, God rest his soul, Don Haskins. I never really met the guy, but I heard a lot about him. That he was a good person, and that was one of my goals when I first got here to meet him. You know, because watching the Glory Road movie before I came, it kind of inspired me to kind of get here and just play for what they played for, you know. And that game that year in '66 changed the world a lot, you know. And it kind of inspired me to, for one, come here, for two, to play, and for three, to, you know, meet Don Haskins. And, you know, but ever since he's passed, it just, you know, it's been on my mind a lot, you know, and it kind of changed me for the good.
One of my dearest moments at UTEP was getting to meet Coach Don Haskins. You know, just getting to spend time with him, getting to eat Thanksgiving dinner over his house, just to be a part of that legacy he brought at UTEP. And that was one of my special moments at UTEP. Some people might think I'm a bad guy in El Paso because of a couple incidents I got in down here, but I'm really a loving and caring guy, and that's what I want to leave my mark at El Paso. I don't want to leave the all-time scorer. I never cared about that. It's great to achieve that goal to be an all-time leading scorer, Conference USA, the all-time leading scorer at UTEP. But I really don't want to leave that mark. I wanted to leave a mark that I was a good guy, a great guy that the fans love and that got along with everybody. That's what I want the people to remember me by, and that's what I want them to see me as when I leave here. El Paso took me in. I mean, I come from the rough streets of Philadelphia, and when coming down here and for somebody to open their arms up to you and embrace you like El Paso fans did and the community did, I love them for that, and I would never leave El Paso. This will all be my second home.
Mom and Dad, for y'all know, you know, we've been through a lot the last 5 or 6 years, but you know, I want to thank y'all for, you know, really being there for me, you know, changing my life and just keeping confidence in me and behind my back, and just, you know, and being there for me. You know, Dad, I know you've been through a lot in your life and you're a tough man. And Mom, you being Mom, you make me smile every single day I talk to you. And it's just, you know, I'm happy that y'all here to support me, and I hope y'all enjoy the game.
Oh man, my grandma mean a lot to me. I mean, she the backbone of this family. She kept everybody together. She like the glue to the family. She keep everybody together. everybody in my family know that, everybody around me, my friends even know that my grandma is the backbone of our family. And everybody, when people going through problems in the family or around the neighborhood where I'm from, they go to my grandma and ask for advice. So that just tells you right there how strong her presence brings to the community and my family.
Shania, this is Daddy. I hope you're watching this. You know, I'm gonna try to have a good game for you tonight. Cheryl, I love you with all my heart. You know, you have changed my life for the best. You know, and if it wasn't for you, you know, I wouldn't have a wonderful daughter and a wonderful family. And to your family, Cheryl, I want to thank them for bringing me in with open arms, and, you know, and just being there for me when I need them the most. Thank you.
I like to tell the people at El Paso that I love them, and I hope they remember me as one of the great players that come through UTEP. And I just want them to embrace the fact that I came down here and I played my heart out for them every game and every night. And I want them to always remember me, keep me in their heart, keep me in their prayers. And I'm going to keep them in my heart, I'm going to keep them in my prayers as I finish my career playing basketball.
I kind of just want to thank everybody for just being there for me. I want to thank you for giving me an opportunity to, you know, show my talents off. I want to thank you for just, you know, giving me a chance to, you know, grow and, you know, giving me a chance to meet a wonderful young lady to have a family with. And I'm grateful to be here to, you know, live on and have a wonderful life. And I thank you a lot.
Yeah, I would like to thank all my friends and family for coming out to see me on my senior night, watching me play my last game of the season. I know y'all came a long ways, all the way from the East Coast, that long flight. I know it was 5.5 hours, but you won't be disappointed. Hopefully we get this win tonight so we go out and celebrate. And my last thank you is to all the fans in El Paso. Thank you. You're the reason y'all made this happen. I gotta get with it.